Hello, HeroClix Online fans. This is the beginning of the second um, round of the Hammer of Thor tournament, and it looks like Majerster has gotten map roll, so he will get to decide where we set up. If you recall correctly, Thor, Star-Lord, and Moonstone were my team in the first round of the tournament. I have to keep the same team for the second round. So they are again my team in the second round. All of their running shot selves. Looks like we got a little bit different squad. Definitely different squad. He selected the science cells, whatever it's called. This map. He selected this map, and we got Valkyrie, Owl, Phyla-Vel, Bug, and Pluto on his team, which means his ranged attacks are going to be very, very good. And he's got ranged defense with Pluto, and also a lot of super senses. Now, I'm very happy then, since he has a lot of super senses, that I have multiple targets on both Star-Lord and Thor. And super senses, remember, gets rolled after you decide if you hit and before you decide who takes damage. What was I going to say? I don't remember. Anyway, let's just keep going. I like his team, but he doesn't have very many damage users, and really, one of the reasons why I picked these three people for my team is the fact that they can just dish out so much damage. And even if he did have damage reducers, the penetrating shot or psychic blast on Moonstone is really good for dishing out damage also, with damage reducers. Alright, I'm going to set up pretty much the same way as I set up before. I don't expect that he's going to run in like Volge did with the last game when Volge ran in with Ulik really early. So I don't expect that I will be opening up a wall here to shoot somebody with. I think I'll probably be going through the regular area, moving 8 to 10 squares with each of my characters, picking up objects on the way, and seeing what happens for the second round. Alright, let's look at a couple of different viewpoints. So this is Valkyrie, large breasts and all. By the way, all of HeroClix Online, just like all the regular HeroClix, have very defined female features, as it were. But we can zoom out a little bit. Whoop. I apologize. We can zoom out a little bit here. We can move. We can look at where we're going. So we got the map. Looks cool. Looks very nice on my screen. I understand that the recording isn't quite as nice as it looks on my screen right now, but the recording is not bad, as it were. The problem with the camera focused on an individual that I've always had is it's hard to move around the map with your camera. That's why I always preferred a north-looking, or a west-looking, or a south-looking, or an east-looking map. Because it's really easy to use WASD to just flit around the map with impunity. Alright, so we got Phyla-Vel. We're flexing up our own defense. No, I'm nowhere near getting to her. I think I'm going to call this a melee game and just try and get everybody as close to the action as I possibly can. So 10 squares. I do not want to move her 10 squares. The reason I'm not moving her 10 squares is I want her to be able to receive leadership from Star-Lord. And in fact, actually, I'm just going to go ahead and move Thor and carry Star-Lord. Because the beauty of it is you can carry a character, pick up an object, I don't really need to be really close to the fight this next round. Hopefully the round after I will be close to shooting somebody. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The only thing I would be able to shoot is Bug. And I'm not that excited to get a shot off on a minor character, 44-point character, on the second round. But let's see if I can get some leaderships. Nope. No leaderships. I'm just going to clear for now. Mostly the reason why I cleared isn't because I couldn't activate. You saw me activate Moonstone to take that extra damage, to push to the ranged combat defense, and Star-Lord took that extra damage to push to get the 10 attack. But really, I don't want to overextend myself, because once you push, then there are 2 full activations that the enemy can take if they choose to push also, before you can move again. So obviously, you cannot overextend yourself on a regular basis and expect to win all the games that you are playing. Alright, let's see what Phyla-Vell does. And Pluto, because Pluto's actually a very he's a good character. He's a very big threat. Shoot. Well, let's see what happens. Everybody's going to be using Running Shot this turn, if you couldn't figure that out already. Once I figure out who gets damaged, I'm just going to plan to do the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing, over and over. Now, if Owl gets hurt and actually killed this round, well, I'll probably choose not to kill Owl this round. Even if I hit with most everybody. In fact, yeah. There's no reason for me to shoot Owl. And I can shoot the Bug and Valkyrie instead. This is a case of what's it called? Learning from your mistakes, but overdoing it a little bit. 5. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes when using when attacking Star-Lord or attacking Valkyrie last game. But last game